Today, it's Saturday, December 6th. No, 7th. 7th. We had Sinterklaas yesterday. It's a thing here in Belgium and in the Netherlands, or at least some parts, where this old man with a grey beard tries to break into your house through the chimney. And he leaves you gifts. And one of those gifts that he used to leave back in the day was oranges. Now it's toys and whatnot, and yeah, this is not an orange. This is a, I don't know, a mandarine? I don't know what to call them. It's actually a clementine. Something different. But anyways, I haven't made a video for this channel in quite a while. I'm terribly sorry, but I have been very, 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 very busy. I'm actually very, 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 very tired right now. This is like the first kind of just chill moment I've had in a few weeks. In case you're new to the channel, hi, I'm Deemzies, whatever, D. And over a year ago, I quit my job to become a content creator, to become a video creator. And I make videos about Overwatch on the Omnic post. I make geeky videos over on Geek and Plunder. I make vlog videos right here, and since a few weeks I've started another channel. Was not a good idea, but yet it was. Like, when it comes to my schedule and my health and kind of balancing my life, it was not a good idea to do this. But on the other hand, I quit my job, so I don't have an income, or at least not big enough to live on, so I'm kind of using my savings. And one of the ways to kind of grow that income is to make more content and get your content viewed by more people. And while the Omnic post and the Overwatch content has been growing, I mean, some moments when we're getting to the start of a season or there's a new hero coming up that I can kind of talk about and make these theory crafting videos about, those numbers go up pretty fast. And I've had a few months where I can't complain in the sense, no, I'm not making enough money to survive, but it definitely has been better. Now we'll see, because that can change any moment. That is something I learned, that this whole content creation story is something that goes up and down. And sure, the highs always get a little higher, but the lows can still dip pretty deep, so you need to be careful. It's kind of important to plan things out and to keep the pressure on. And in that whole philosophy of keeping the pressure on, this week Marvel Rivals released, and which is a hero-based shooter, just like Overwatch is, but it is very different than Overwatch. Not something I'm going to be talking about in this video. I got plenty of videos about that on those channels. But since I'm a bit of a Marvel fan, and since I've been talking about Overwatch for all these years, I decided, you know what, I'm going to take my Deemzies Plays channel, where I was kind of not sure what I wanted to do with that, and focus, for now at least, on Marvel Rivals. We'll see how that kind of evolves over the next few weeks and months. And it has been okay. It's been good. I grew that channel from the 50 people that were on there to, I think we're at 1,115 right now, on the dot, in a few weeks, in a matter of 3 weeks, I think, 2 or 3 weeks. So that's not bad. I mean, Geek and Plunder, I've been trying to get that to 1,000 for, well, 6-7 months now. And Geek and Plunder is also kind of morphing, growing. But yeah, I still kind of need to find my tone. Like, I think I'm going to be focusing way more on movies. That is what I like to talk about. There could be Marvel movies, like we did a video on Lord of the Rings this week. Those are the kind of things I want to do, but apparently that takes a lot more time to kind of get your reputation going, to kind of establish yourself within that space. So that is going a lot slower than I had anticipated and hoped. But on the other hand, Deemzies Plays is growing pretty fast. So, you know, you take a risk, you take something else on board, and you try to find a solution. And that's what I've been doing all these last few months. That's why I have not had the time to post on this channel, because I've been juggling all of that. On top of that, I started streaming again, but only in the mornings. Now I have to say that, like I said in my last video, was the best decision I've made throughout this whole story. Still stand with that. This morning streams are a lot of fun, and they put no pressure on me. Like, I feel like they're not getting in the way of anything I want to do. It is super comfortable to be doing those streams. It was the perfect decision. I'm even thinking, like, why would I go back to an evening schedule? Because I got more viewers, I feel way more relaxed and into it, and it doesn't get in the way of anything else I want to do. So, but we'll see how that evolves. Like I said, it's an up and down story. You never know where it's going to end. But yeah, and that has kept me very busy. And to be fair, I don't think it's going to get any better. I am in my last phase. I don't know if you've seen my video from a few months ago, where I kind of started out and said that I basically had 3 phases into this story. And the first phase was to try and figure out what I needed to do and what the direction was, kind of figuring out how this game actually works. And the second phase, I take that knowledge and try to kind of get the ship turned, so to speak, to make sure that there is money coming in. That was the second phase, and I have figured out for the bigger part what I need to do. There's still a lot to learn, that will always be the case, but that's why I like doing this, because there's so much to learn. And the third phase was going to be, okay, now we need to bring it all together. We need to get it over the line. I need to get to a point where I make enough money to survive. And that is not me only surviving, that's my company, because I own a company and that brings certain costs with it, but also some benefits. But yeah, that's a few €1,000 I need to kind of bring in every single month. But yeah, now I need to kind of all bring it together. I need to get my Patreon up. I need to get more people to kind of join my Patreon. I need to get more views from my videos so the YouTube revenue goes up, because that has been the main part of my income right now. And like I've said, I have had a few weeks and months where it was actually pretty decent. And I need to get some money out of my Twitch, because I start streaming now again, and I got a lot more viewers, a lot more people following me. I just need to get my subscribers up, so I'm kind of thinking about ways of doing that in the way that suits me, in the way that I give something back to the community, and it becomes this kind of a win-win for everybody. And that's what's happening right now. I'm trying to figure that all out and get the money together, because but the bleeding has definitely been slowing down. The financial bleeding, that is, my account. But it is still dropping, which is nerve-wracking, to be honest. But I still have I give myself like another 6 months. That's the furthest I'm going to get, if there's no growth at all anymore, which will hopefully not be the case. We'll see. We're coming up on the holidays, so I need to kind of slow down a little bit. I think it is an important time to kind of get everything organized too in my studio, because you just get to see this shot when I record my Geek and Plunder videos, and this one. And then when I'm streaming, you see this shot, and all the rest of the studio is one humongous mess. Everything is disorganized. It's just a nightmare. There's also a lot of administration I still need to fix. I need to move away from Dropbox to Google. Like, there's all these kind of tasks that I need to do. So between Christmas and New Year, I'm going to take some time, post a little less videos, and try and get that done, which is going to be scary, because at that point I'm not bringing in any money. I know I'm going to be very stressed while I'm doing that, but I need to do that. I need to take some time to just enjoy the holidays with the family and get these things done. But I'll try to make another Deemzies video as soon as possible. I just wanted to update you guys. But yeah, we're in the final stretch. This is it. In a few months, I'll know if I made it or not. If I made it, well, we're going to celebrate. I'll find a way to celebrate. In the case I don't want to talk too much about that or think too much about that. We'll see. We'll see how I deal with that, and what the alternatives could be. I've been trying to do some work for hire on top of everything that I'm doing, but as you can imagine, it always comes with finding those jobs. The execution is not that much of a problem. I can always find time to squeeze anything in. It's usually just, going out there and kind of trying to find those jobs. That is something I don't currently have the time for, but as we get closer to that deadline, I'll have to think about it more seriously. it is going to be okay in the end. I'll find a way. I'm not going to end up living in a box. You know, I've set myself a goal. I have a dream to pursue. For the rest of my life, I don't want to work for anybody else anymore. I'm kind of done with that. Nah, the rest of my life, I'm going to be working for myself. And for you guys. Make some fun content. Alright. I'm going to finish my clémentine. It's really good. Maybe not the best idea to be eating that while you're recording a video. If you want to help me out, there's really simple ways. Just enjoy my content. Give it a thumbs up if you like it. Leave a comment. It always helps me out to kind of get people to notice my channel. Tell your friends about it if you enjoy my content. And if you want to help some more, there's my Patreon. I have a merch store with some t-shirts and sweaters and whatnot. You can become a member of my YouTube channel. There's plenty of ways that you can help out. But like I said, just watching my videos, enjoying them, leaving a comment, that is already a lot. That really helps out. Guys, I'm definitely going to make at least one more video before New Year's. Hopefully more. So make sure to subscribe. And until then, as always, take care of yourself, take care of each other. Bye-bye. Almost choked on a piece earlier. And then they tell you that fruit is healthy for you. Come on.